Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Dad is in Control podcast. My name is Brian Chauvin, and I'm the founder of Dad is in Control. Before we get started, I wanted to ask you guys to do me a favor. Please, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the podcast, head on over to iTunes or the podcast app, and rate and review the podcast. It gets us a little bit more exposure so that we can deliver our message to more people that would benefit from it. That's it. Thank you in advance. Now on to today's topic. Over the weekend, I had the opportunity to scroll through Facebook a little bit, and I locked in on a post about a guy asking for help. It seemed his 12-year-old son had stopped handing in his homework at school, and he was asking for advice from other dads on how to punish his kid. So I clicked the comment button, and it was scrolling through and reviewing the comments and some of the suggestions from other dads. And let me tell you, I was baffled at some of the suggestions. The one that broke the camel's back was by a gentleman, and he said, remove his pillow and his covers from his bed and make him earn them back. Guys, when did it become okay to treat our kids like serial killers? Honestly, not even in the federal prison system does this happen. Anyway, I clicked the comment button and I made a couple of suggestions to the father. And my comments sounded like this. Your child's behavior is a language. You should have a conversation with your child about school and about what's going on. And have a conversation with his teacher to see if he needs extra support and what you can do. Punishing your child in this instance will only make this problem worse. It will not cure it. Guys, our kids are trying to tell us something by the way they act. In this case, his kid was either confused, scared, or really far behind in school and needed extra support, in my opinion. Now, take a look at our lives. Take a look at the way that we do this. And I talk to a lot of guys, and the general feeling that I get is punishments, discipline is extreme. Rather than having conversations with their kids, rather than building rapport, rather than, discussing things, we treat our kids like they're felons. We treat them like they're criminals for the most idiotic stuff. So fucking what? He didn't hand in his homework. It's not the end of the world. But what the end of the world to me is the fact that he didn't have a relationship enough with his kid for his kid to ask him for help. Or, Dad, I'm a little bit behind in my schoolwork and I don't know what to do. I need help. I need a tutor. Can you have a conversation with the teacher? Whatever. Guys, in these groups and in Facebook, I see this a lot. And I see a lot of guys asking for help, and I see a lot of guys wondering why my kids don't respect me. Why this or that? And it boils down to two things. One, relationships are forged over time. Two, respect is earned. It is not just given. Just because you are someone's father or parent or quote unquote sperm donor, if you will, doesn't make you automatically get respect. Because let's face it, if someone treated you this way, if someone took your pillow away or took your phone away or did something like that for you making some of these idiotic excuses, you'd probably punch them in the mouth. You'd probably disown them. You'd probably not talk to them. So why is this okay to do it to our kids? Why is this okay, guys? So guys, here's the ninja tip of the day for parenting. Parenting is two things. It's communication and it's communication. It's not rocket science. So one way that you can develop this relationship and gain the respect of your child is by having conversations with them. And I'm not talking about judgment. I'm not talking about having an agenda. I'm just talking about investing time with your children. Have conversations. Ask them how their day was, etc. And for those of you that want to improve the relationships with your kids, this may not, the respect and the communication tennis match, if you will, them volleying back to you, may not happen right away. It may take weeks, months, heck, it may even take years to undo the damage that you've done over time. So start today. Start by having a conversation. Build some rapport. Because let's face it, guys, if we treat our children the way that we treat felons, what are we going to produce? But if we treat our children like adults, like the way we want to be treated, have conversations, educate them the way that you would want to be talked to, how are they going to be raised? What are they going to do? What are they going to become? They're going to become outstanding citizens because they're given the opportunity to make positive choices, that have positive role models, that have parents that are there that are willing to not crucify them when they make a little mistake. That's right, guys. Sometimes our triggers are not our kids' problems. Your internal shit, the stuff that you have going on, is not your kids' problems. So, I know you all want the best for your kids. I know you guys all want to also have a better relationship with your kids. It's going to start with these two things, and I said them before. 1, have non-judgmental conversations with your kids. It could be about anything and everything. 2, treat your children the way that you would like to be treated. Look at that. If you got yelled at by yourself or your dad, how did you feel? What would you think? How would you handle this situation? We expect our kids just to automatically respect us, but the respect is not just automatic. Respect and trust is earned, and it's forged over time. So guys, it's time to start investing today. Invest with your children because they're the most valuable asset that you have. And that's it, guys. Plain and simple. That's my message for today. So, if this is a conversation that you would like to continue, if you'd like to learn more, join our free Facebook group. You can join by heading over to dadisincontrol.com and click the button to join the free Facebook group. It's that easy. Join the group and join a group of men that you can ask for advice, that you can give advice to, and know that you're not alone. These are other men that are in similar circumstances. Learn how to become a better you. Learn how to become a better father, a better husband, a better overall, happier version of yourself. And it's totally free, guys. So until next time, we'll see you on the inside of the group.